what the main takeaways on building a winning corporate startup accelerator?
Yeah, I think some of the key things, key takeaways are, hire passionate people who are curious about everything, right? Have the right team, have the right people in the boat, and rowing in the same direction. Have a good structure in place, develop a culture hungry for innovation and, willing to get out of the building and solve their problems. I think that's really key is not, everything can't be solved within your office. You got to get out and you got to talk to your customers and don't be afraid to take a prototype out and show it to them, even if it doesn't work. It's like, hey, imagine if this did work, would you be interested? So for, those types of things really help build that winning culture of how are we, gonna be successful in this endeavor. And then experiment regularly, test and learn and kill things early and often, and be willing to say, hey, this failed, but here's why. And we learn from it, and then we move on and we do better the next time. I think oftentimes you don't have too many swings at the bat in a corporate culture. You got to get it right, and then you got to move on because your deadlines are looming. You're going to miss that quarter to launch or whatever. With innovation, it should be a little bit different. You should have a little bit of runway to test a lot of things. Some things may hit, some things may not, but you've got a lot in the pipeline to try out, and you're constantly experimenting. I've seen over the years that's a winning strategy. Those who are constantly trying new and different things. And yes, you may have to pivot. You may have to move off of what you originally thought. You may have a hypothesis of why this is going to be successful. But in the course of testing, you find, oh, it may be over here. Maybe it was a completely different consumer. So you're able to move very quickly. You haven't put a lot of time, energy, and expense into building something that you haven't got any input on.
Yeah, I think that the testing and validating and failing is so different in that context, because failing within a corporate is sometimes much, much different than failing within an accelerator or in a small initiative, which is growing.
Yep.
And I think that in general, if you want to innovate, even not in the context of an accelerator, you need to know that failing sometimes gets you to a better place within the company. And it's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them and you grow from them.
That's right. That's right.